In the Ave Maria section of Fantasia, we again have the designs of Kai Nielsen. And as you'll see, the procession going through the forest leads up to an actual sort of cathedral, and then in close to a giant stained glass window, and then even in closer, and you come up to the design of a Madonna. Well, as you might guess, this was a much more religious ending than what finally ended up in the film.
The idea that supplanted it was to have a Gothic cathedral, but just made of trees. And they ended with the perfect image of hope.
They could go out to a sunrise effect in the clouds out there, and the other things they could put in it. But it would mean they would have to build a track that would be about 40 feet long for the camera to go along. And they'd do their artwork on panes of glass. Now, on the floor, they'd have little red marks for how far the camera moved, and the pointer was sharpened, and they'd match it up with these little lines. Then they'd back up to make their cross dissolve and judge all their changes and everything. Well, it took them 5 days to shoot that scene. And when they got through, they looked at it, and they'd put the wrong lens on the camera. And you saw not only all these panes of glass, but you saw all the guys running around, moving things around. So they started in again. Well, now this is getting awfully late. On about the third night, they're working, suddenly, earthquake. The premiere was in 6 days. 6 days! So right around the clock, they kept shooting and shooting and shooting. But if they failed, they didn't have anything. Now, because the sound was on one track and the picture was on another, they could take this picture and rush it in and splice it into the reel with something like 4 hours to spare back at New York. And they got the thing in, and it was perfect.